Thank you for joining us on Inspiring Women today. My name is Akudo. It's an honor and a privilege to come into your household today. I was at an event hosted by Women for Africa. It was a leadership and business summit. And I was asked to interview Eryka Freemantle. Eryka is Global Business Ambassador. She's worked for companies like L'Oreal, Vogue. She's a consultant. And she sat down for the interview, but she looked at my makeup artist. Now, my makeup artist apparently had been following Eryka for years, had never met her, but she was like her mentor. And Lorna, such a gracious lady, that day she worked with me, but she was a lady with a difference. She went out of her way to be excellent, to do her best in everything that she did. She was perfect, working with guests, doing everyone's makeup with a smile on her face. And Eryka said it was Lorna's smile that attracted her to her. And at that moment, she sat with her and spoke words into her life. We're going to show this episode now, and I tell you, we couldn't conduct an interview. I just couldn't stop it. I wouldn't even stop it because I saw the whole essence of inspiring women, what it is about. It's about us reaching one to another. So if you're a woman out there, or a man, wherever you are, reach out to someone. Give someone a smile. Help someone, lend a hand, pay it forward. You don't know how far your actions can go. And like I said, always remember that God loves you. No matter what it is you're going through, help is available. Please watch this and be inspired. This is one woman reaching out to another. It was from her heart. She wasn't doing it for the cameras. She wasn't doing it to impress anybody. She was doing it to reach out to someone from the wealth and the depth of her own experience. So please watch, and I'll be right back.
Before, all my life, I didn't know who I was. I didn't, in abusive situations, lost all of my hair, felt very insecure, told I was ugly, fell into that self-fulfilling prophecy, didn't think I was worthy of a decent boyfriend, so I ended up with crap, because that's what I thought that I should have. Now, at 50 years old, I am like a newborn child that has found her heartbeat, her lungs, a new set of legs, and is out there. And it's not about me. It really isn't about me. Because I know good from bad. It's about me talking to you. And if we go away today and you feel good for today, and only today, my job's done.
Oh, wow.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
So if you want to cry, cry. Don't hold back. Because those who are not supposed to get your tears got your tears. Yeah, you locked yourself away in the bathroom, and you went through all these negative, derogatory feelings and, about yourself. And you gave away, somebody else owned you. Now, if you want to cry for joy, if you want to cry for relief, if you want to cry to make yourself feel better, allow yourself to do it, okay? Yeah. Because it will open you up and it will make you into a better and more wholesome woman. I mean, you look like 12 years old. You don't look like a woman that's got six children, yeah? But what does a woman like? What does a woman with 6 children look like? We expect her, because of how we see the majority of women carry themselves, we're expecting big belly, big bum, slightly overweight, and all those things. It's about taking care of you, regardless of the size. It's not about the size, it's about the heart and about the mind. Ugliness is not just in women, it's in people. Yeah. And a lot of it, as women, we attract the wrong kind of guys. And those guys that we attract know it. And they're like parasites. But we have to take 51% of the responsibility. We can't put the blame on anybody else. We really, really can't. You have to be responsible. I've been in your shoes. Let it out. Don't hold it in. Don't apologize. For those that we have shed our tears to and given away our power, claim it and own it. If you want to cry, cry, but it's for your own reasons. Who put their hand on you? Wasn't supposed to put their hand on you. You gave them your tears. Yeah, there's no claim it back, take it back. Your life starts again since last week. Since you decided, you see how an abusive situation is put you in, giving you a career, allowed you to express yourself. And that's why I say to people about makeup, the beauty industry is so misunderstood. It's so much deeper than makeup application and, you know, lipstick and shiny lips. Yes, it's a camouflage and it's there to make us look and enhance our natural beauty, but it also hides a hell of a lot.
Yeah, it does.
It hides a multitude of sins, and I understand why, and I really understand how, but it's turning that into capital. And that's what you need to do.
Yeah,
we walk down the high street, we see so many women, they look so immaculate, especially black women. We spend 9 times on makeup and hair than anybody else. But we're not putting that back in ourselves. So we buy the best hair pieces, the best lipsticks, the best makeup. But then you go home, you've got an empty fridge. It doesn't make sense, so we have to create and find that balance. And those of us that are in the beauty industry, we need to stand up a little bit more at events like Olympia Beauty, where you said that you see me in professional beauty. There needs to be a lot more like us there. But you see me as one person, I bring on the others. So next year, you're going to be there with me.
Oh, I feel like crying too.
Me too. Me too. I feel her pain. Cry. Cry. It's okay.
I feel what did I have no good strength.
You do. This is just the beginning of your life, darling. What you've been through, that was a rehearsal. When it comes next time, it will bounce off of you. Because you'll see it coming and you'll say no before it enters your door. You will see it because it will always come, but it's how you deal with it. So darling, what you've been through is the rehearsal. What's really due to you will come. And as I'm saying it to you, I have to hold on to it for myself because I have to believe it too. Because I've been on your journey. Right? I've been told I'm ugly, I've been told I'll never amount to anything. And I fell into that self-fulfilling prophecy. I believed it for 45 years of my life. I'm 50 years old now. Now my life begins because I've taken it back. There isn't anything in this world that I can't do. There isn't anything that I can't achieve. At the same time, I'm bringing others with me and I'm trying. I hope I'm a decent person. I don't need to be angry. Anger doesn't need to be on my face anymore because anger is what lets you down. Anger is what other people see, and when they see that, they close the door in your face. We are always angry. As black women know, even if we see each other in the tube, we can't smile. We can't acknowledge each other, and if we do, we look away so quickly. Why? Because you see someone that looks like you? You know, it's wrong. It's absolutely wrong. I walk around the streets with the biggest smile. People think I'm mad. But you know why? Because I had a nervous breakdown and I ain't going back there again. I'm not going there again. It's a sad, it's a lonely place. It's a place that many of us go and many of us don't come from. When I put my lipstick on, when I cream my face, when I moisturize my body, when I bathe myself, I like me. I don't care about anybody else anymore. So whatever man put his hand on you, no disrespect to any other woman, but he's out there doing it because you can't, a leopard can't change its spots. Yeah, you were just a practice for him. Whoever he is, I believe, unless he's gone to church and he's really, really revoked, it's his way of life. You don't entertain it anymore. But what we do is we pick one up and we leave one and we pick up another one that's very similar. But it's not about them guys or people like that. It's about you. You have to find it in. And you have to know your worth.
Yeah, it's true.
You have to know your worth and you've got to stay there. And listen, we don't talk enough. As black women, we don't talk enough. We're just so angry with each other and angry with the world. She needed it. Because when I needed it, there was no one there for me.
No.
Nobody. Just a little talk and a guidance. And a smile. The smile that she gave me. You would have thought that she was my sister that hasn't seen me for a week. And I don't know her, but I knew her.
Wow, deep.
Yes, deep. But that's the thing about us as black people. We're very deep.
Yes.
And we're very hurt.
And that's why I understand. I can.
Yeah, we're very hurt as a race. We're very hurt. And it goes back to, you know, so many things. We try and blame it on each other or relationships, but it's hereditary, it's generations, it's deep.
It came at the right time. Honestly.
Many of us hide behind lipsticks and contact lenses and extensions, but our hearts are broken. Our hearts are broken.
Wow.
And I can see it. I can see it in most people. I can see it. I really can see it because I've been there. You know, 4 weeks ago I had a hip replacement. A year ago I broke my back and they said I'd never walk again, and I'm here. They said I was paralysed and they said I'd never walk again. And 5 weeks, this Monday coming, it'll be 5 weeks I had a hip replacement.
You're in heels.
I forget the heels, I'm here. You know, I'm here because I'm here I can wear the heels. Because I'm refusing to take on board. No, I'm refusing because I will fall into that self-fulfilling prophecy. So this is what makes me feel good, and if it's 5 minutes of that for me, then I'm claiming it. And I'm not 25. And that's why I can feel her pain.
Yeah.
If you know, you don't have to have had a nervous breakdown, you don't need to have broken your back or had a hip replacement or been in a major car accident where you lost all of your hair, 250 scars on your face, the near amputation of your left leg, had 5 fibroid operation, 2 breast cancer scares. You don't have to have gone through all of that to have lived, but you have to have gone through that or gone through that and survive. And I could be really angry with the world.
Yeah.
I could be really angry.
And you feel it's justifiable. It is.
But I'm not. I've got no time. Life is for a living. You know what I know for sure? You're dead for a very long time. So whatever time I have left now, it's for me to enjoy and embrace and bring people in my space that I really want. It's not about what he or she wants. You may want to get to know me. I may not want to get to know you. It's what I want because I've spent my whole life doing what you want. It's not about that anymore. And that's why I'm at peace. I'm really, really at peace. I'm the happiest I've been ever than I think maybe when I was in my mum's womb.
Wow.
For real, that's the honest truth. Because we're in our mother's womb, subject to obviously what's going on in your mum's life, but you're very comfortable, you're there, you're warm, you're snug, you're not thinking, you're just living and waiting to pop out to see the world. And then the world hits you. Well, where I am now, I'm in my own room, I'm in my own protection, I'm protected with myself. Some people are fortunate to have this all of their lives. I've never had it. I have a wonderful family, but they didn't know what I was going through because I hid it. And that's the other thing, we're very good at hiding. And the reason why, especially boys, we have to tell them the truth because they're the boys that become the men. And what we find, if we don't educate the boys, they will emulate what their fathers do because they think it's normal. And that's why I say, if you're in pain, you're supposed to, I believe, let your child, of a certain age, know that you're in pain.
Yeah.
Because they don't want to see mommy in pain, and you don't want your child to repeat whatever they saw their father do or what they've heard their friends' fathers do, because they then think it's normal behaviour. It isn't normal behaviour to beat up on a woman. It's not normal. Or a woman to beat up on a woman. Or to put your hand on anyone else. That's not normal. But because of whatever society you're in and you see other people doing it, you think, I think it's cowards. I think it's a coward's way of living. But abuse is not always physical. There's also emotional and mental. And that's even worse. And that's what I encountered lots of time in my life. You know, I was bullied as a child when I went to school, and they beat me up every day. They kicked me in my face, they spat in my face, they pulled my hair every day. Not like once a week, every day, from the age of 4 to the age of 18. So whatever confidence I had, whatever plans God had for me and said to me, here is a pound of confidence, it got lost. My self-esteem got diminished from when I was 4. I had no self-worth, and that became a norm throughout my whole life. So I started attracting people. Because negativity likes negativity.
Yes.
So it attracts certain people that come into your life and there's a need, you become really needy, and that's what you portray, and that's how you live your life. And I gave so much of me to other people, and you know, my only escape, what my escapism was exercise. So people had drinks, they had drugs, sex. Mine was exercise. I was in the gym 22 times a week, 7 days a week. Wow. Sometimes I've been in the gym 4 days a week, working out hard, really hard. But it was called self-abuse. I was very abusive to myself because of the pain that I was in. And you know, what you do to yourself now, the consequences don't always come immediately. So 30 years of abusing my body and severely, I could compete against any athlete, paid athlete. 33 years later, my body paid for it. I broke my back. My spine became so weak over the years that I had a fracture, and it just got bigger and bigger, and I didn't know. And November 26, 2012, they did open back surgery. And they said, you won't walk again. We've got 2 bolts, a plate, an axle. A plate, an axle, and 2 bolts, and they fused my spine together. But I'm here.
You're here. With a big smile.
I'm here.
With a big smile.
I'm here. And then they said, because of all everything aggravating itself, I had to have my hip done. But I'm here. I'm not getting anything. I'm not. The biggest bill could come through the door. I'm not. Not anymore. So now I'm ready to give back. Now I'm ready to give and receive.
Wow.
I've been there. But my message to you is life begins today.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. Everything else was a rehearsal.
Yes.
Now you put that into practice and you live your life.
That was Eryka Freemantle impacting a life, and this happened unscripted, unplanned. It wasn't part of the show, but I believe that someone else's life will be touched by this. Lorna's life certainly was touched. I was touched. We were all in tears at that recording, and I pray that we would also reach out to one another and help somebody. And like I said, if you need someone to talk to, please call me. If you need someone to mentor you, someone to direct, to give you directions, or just to listen to you, my number will be on the screen. And thank you for watching Inspiring Women. See you next time.